Hello, welcome back. So we are continuing to learn how to use Visual Studio Code APG's extension to create and develop APIs and proxies on your local emulators without going to APG's cloud implementation where you can use Apigee Cloud to deploy your proxies and then do testing and all. So you can use it locally. So in last video, what we did, let me recap a bit. So what we did in our last video, so we created an API proxy using Visual Studio Code, and then we added a verify API key, and then we deployed that proxy to a test environment, and we created an environment dev local, and we deployed that dev local or environment to our APG runtime, and then we created few test resources, developer apps, developers, and product, and then we exported those test bundle to our runtime environment, and we got some active developer apps and different information, and we were able to call it through using that API key, and we got this response back. So now what we are going to do next is we are going to change the target endpoint. And to change the target endpoint, we have to go to our targets XML and then make changes there. So let's go there and let me go to Explorer. So right now, as you know, our policy is deployed as Hello World local, and we have an API proxy with different folders like policies, proxies, and targets. So I'm going to go to default.xml, and right now my target is going to mocktarget.apg.net. So let's put /xml here, and we want to change to different target endpoint. And this is how we can update our HTTP target connection configuration, and we will be able to go to our different target endpoint. So now save it, and I think I have autosave on, so I think it's automatically saved. And what we are going to do, we are going to deploy this saved version again, or we are going to push this local to our local development. And to do that, we have to click on deploy to APG emulator. So I'm going to click here, and this time it's going to ask whether you want to deploy it with the test bundle or not. So here is the thing: if you have made any changes to the apps or the developer or to your different information, maybe you added a new developer, you added a new developer app, or maybe you added a new product, then you have to select deploy it with your local test bundle. If you have not made any changes to your test bundle and only changes is to the proxy, so you can deploy it without a test bundle. So that will be a little bit quicker, because then your development doesn't have to deploy all this test information or create new API keys and all those things. So it will be a little bit faster. And then once the deployment is done, let's go ahead and see if our changes have made it through. This time I'm going to call this URL again, and hopefully we are going to see an XML here. So now you see how we are able to change the target endpoint, and we are able to get a different response from our local implementation. So this is how you can change different target endpoint definitions. And if you want to go more fancy, you can create route rules, you can create dynamic URL target URL creation, and with that you will be able to go to different target endpoints. So in right now we are seeing only an XML response. So in the next video, what we are going to do, we are going to create or add a new policy. So far, when we created this proxy, we got all these policies implemented and by default, and we selected API key verification. So it created an default XML for us where it added all these policies here. So in the next video, we are going to see how we can add more policies and implement and test those.